hurt me, it did, several times. It hurts to admit that we're no different. I find it hard to commit, but you don't even try.
So we've checked out many Earfun products over the years, and I'm really happy to have come to know this company and review their products because they never really seem to disappoint even after so many releases. I think this is a good example of a company with a very few products and all of their products performs really well. So today we're checking out their latest earbuds, the Air Pro SV, and every year Earfun comes up with the new Air Pro model, starting from 2020 with the Air Pro, 2021 with the Air Pro 2, and now 2022 with the Air Pro SV. So these earbuds were sent over to me by my friends at Earfun, and although these were sent over to me, no money has exchanged hands, and this review is based on my honest and unbiased opinion. The Air Pro SV will retail for around $90 or about 380 Malaysia ringgit, which is typical to the Air Pro series of earbuds, where the original Air Pro and the Air Pro 2 both come in at $80. So if you're interested in buying these earbuds, do check out my links in the description below. So the design this time definitely sees a drastic change, and this kinda has a unique look to them, and I think they are pretty cool. Holding it in my hands, the case feels really small and tiny, very solidly built. And the top lid here is made of an aluminum finish, so you get that nice metal look and the cold touch to the case, and the metal lid has a gunmetal grey color, but the bottom plastic shell is a slightly bluish grey color. I hope they were the same color, but this kind of works as well. So the top of the case, you're gonna get a subtle Earfun logo, which is very stealthy, and I absolutely love the look here. And the center of the case is hollow, so you can see what's going on inside here. And what it does is that it lets the stem of the earbuds come through the case, giving it a very unique look. So if you open up this part here, you can see that it actually goes through. So another unique thing I see here is the charging port, and this time around Earfun puts the Type-C at the front of the case, opposed to the traditional ports which are usually at the back of the case. And what you get here at the top is also an LED indicator to tell you the battery percentage of the case. So speaking of that, the battery percentage of the case is very easy to tell. So if you have green, means that you have more than 30% battery, orange means less than 30%, and red means less than 10%. So the bottom of the case here is pretty plain, but it hides a wireless charging coil inside so that you can conveniently charge up the case. So opening up the lid feels absolutely amazing, and to be honest, this is one of the very few earbuds with a very well designed lid. Really feels super solid and firm, very nicely weighted, and it snaps into place very easily and stays in place for you to access your earbuds. So you can see it just stays in a place where you open them until you hit around this angle and it slams shut. So you can hear even the slamming shut sounds super solid. So if you look inside the lid, you can see a gloss plastic finish right here. So even the plastic lining in the interior of the lid is nicely made, so it adds an extra classy look to the case. So the earbuds here looks really nice as well, and although the stem is made of plastic, the squarish look does give the earbuds a nice kind of feel CC kind of look. And at the bottom here, you're going to see the Earfun branding right over here, very stealthy as well. Everything about these earbuds is also as the typical AirPods Pro kind of shape, so it fits in the ears very well. So my only issue with these earbuds is that the stem is shaped like a triangle, and it's sometimes very hard to orientate to wear this in your ears because you're more used to the squarish kind of design or rounded design. So you definitely need to get some getting used to with this, and that's the only one thing that I kind of feel that is odd. So the battery life here is not as good as the Air Pro 2, and is not the longest lasting ANC earbuds in my opinion. So having it on ANC On does shorten the battery quite a bit, and I know the size of the earbuds is very small, but having more battery life would really help with the proposition of these earbuds. So without ANC, you're going to get about 6 hours and 18 additional hours with the case, and with ANC On, you're going to get about 4.5 hours and 13.5 hours with the case. So charging the earbuds up takes 1 hour and 2 hours for the case, but Earfun also gives you a quick charging, so 10 minutes of charging gives you 2 hours of playback time. So volume wise, the Air Pro SV is not a linear volume earbuds, meaning you're going to get very small incremental volume increases until somewhat past the 60% mark, then it starts to get exponentially loud. So a comfortable listening volume for me is actually around 50% range, so that's actually quite high. Anything before 50% is pretty decent but very soft. However, passing the 60% mark So you can see from 50 to 60 is quite a very small jump, but then everything suddenly escalates really quickly and it gets loud quickly. So for me, 70% is already plenty loud, and anything beyond that is too loud for me. So although it starts to sound decent around the midway point, the earbuds does salvage it fast and it gets pretty loud from there on. So in terms of the features, pretty decent here, and Earfun gives you a nice iRoha Bluetooth 5.2 chipset with support for both AAC and SBC codec. So there's no flagship Qualcomm chipset here, but for what it sets out to do, it's definitely getting the job done. So the earbuds here also comes with IPX5 water resistant rating, so you shouldn't worry about them if you get caught in the rain. So just don't submerge them into water and you should be fine. The earbuds also come support with seamless left and right playback, so you will be able to use this earbud single-sided, and the transition is also very seamless, so using the earbuds in stereo or mono mode is very enjoyable. Finally, there is also no multi-point connectivity on these earbuds. So the ANC of the Air Pro SV definitely feels like an improvement from the Free Pro 2 as well as the Air Pro 2. It still uses the same Quiet Smart 2.0 hybrid ANC technology, and meaning you're gonna get mics listening to the external noises as well as the internal ear canal noises and cancel out noises as best as it could. Earfun rates this at minus 40 decibels, which is pretty impressive, and I think that they're pretty much there as well. And I think the Air Pro SV improves in all three categories compared to the Air Pro 2, including the low humming noise test of road noise as well as airplane cabin noises. I think all of them did very well and managed to cut out a lot of these noises. With music playing, everything really does go away. Very impressive. So human talking is also cancelled out very effectively, and especially if it's a noisy, crowded area. Those frequencies kind of just bunch up together and are cancelled out pretty effectively. Still slightly audible, but not loud at all, and you definitely cannot tell what people are saying. And with music playing, everything just disappears. Ambient sound control is very, very nice, where it amplifies your environment like about 20%, so you get a slight superhuman feeling when using ambient mode. With music playing around 30% volume, you can still converse, but any louder you need to take the earbuds out of your ears in order to talk to someone. So finally, wind noise is also the strong suit of most Earfun's latest earbuds, since they have special wind algorithms to cut those noises, and in my test these work as advertised and I'm pretty impressed with them. So overall, I'm going to give these earbuds an 8.5 out of 10 for ANC Performance. So this is the first time that Earfun actually has an app, and I think they really listen to their customers. We have so many people asking that when Earfun is going to come up with an app, and it finally did. The Earfun Air Pro SV is the first earbuds that is going to get app support, and hopefully subsequent down the road, all of their earbuds will get app support. So at the first page here, you're going to see all the listings of your earbuds. So in this case, we can also see the battery percentage of the earbuds, which is very convenient right at the front. And if you click inside, you get some animation there. And at the bottom here, you get to choose between the different ANC modes. So you get noise cancelling, you get ambient sound, you get normal. All of those are pretty standard stuff. And at the bottom here, you get to toggle between gaming mode or typical music mode. And at the bottom here, you get product tutorial as well as your equalizer. So if we go into equalizer, what Earfun allows you to do is choose between the 4 different presets at the bottom. But if you want something a little bit different, you like to play around with it, you can actually drag this 3-band EQ right over here. So you can just tune it to whatever sounds best for you, and then you can just use that. And if you click on the top right here, you can go into the settings, and inside here there's pretty standard stuff to do, nothing too special right over here. But what you get special here is that you get to choose between your customized controls. So if you click into customized controls, you can actually choose from your left and right earbuds and whether or not you want to remap them. What you get to remap is the triple tap as well as the long press. Not very full and comprehensive. I hope that we can actually choose every single control like single tap, double tap, and so on and so forth. But nevertheless, it's still a very comprehensive and easy to use app. And of course, if you have new firmware updates, you can also do it through the phone here itself, so that's very convenient. And that's basically all of the things that you get with the new Earfun app, and I think that they did it really well this time, and it incorporates most of the features that people will use. So definitely very excited to see Earfun succeed with this. So sound signature on these earbuds sounds polished, just like most Earfun's earbuds, and I think that they kept it very consistent with their sound signature, especially when you compare from one earbud to another. They all sound consistently good. So Earfun earbuds out of the box are very balanced and are not biased or tinted with any specific boosts in single frequencies, so you will get a good bass response but not deep bass. Bass here is decently powerful if you don't adjust the EQ, and has has a clean and nice punchy feeling. Vocals and the mid-range are also controlled very well, so when listening to powerful female or male vocals, they are projected really well and sound exactly how they are intended to sound. Highs here is also really good, with good crispy highs that are not annoying at higher volumes, so overall they are very well controlled, and I'm really happy with the sound signature of the Air Pro SV. So this is a test to see if the Earfun Air Pro SV is a good earbuds for making phone calls. So this is me speaking in a relatively quiet environment, and this is the call quality that you can expect. So what you're going to do now is to turn on a simulated background noise so you can hear a difference. So now there's a simulated background noise playing in the background, and this is the call quality that you can expect from these earbuds. So what do you think of the call quality? Let me know in the comment section down below. So Earfun claims an 80 millisecond gaming mode, and I think that it is pretty spot on. Gaming performance here is not absolutely lag-free. A tiny lag is detectable, but it's still pretty much around the realm of 80-100 milliseconds. So in real time, they still feel pretty snappy with not much issues with gaming, movies, and videos. So let's take a look at the latency performance of these earbuds.
Game mode.
So overall, I think either earbuds you get from Earfun is really good, no doubt about that, and whether you want their latest SV model or you want to get the older Air Pro 2 or Free Pro 2, they are all highly rated earbuds, and please do check out some of my reviews right up here if you want to find out more about them. And definitely check the early bird release of the Earfun. There will be a discount going on and you're going to get a very good deal with this earbud, so definitely check them out. So that is it for this review. If you find this video helpful, smash that thumbs up button, share this video everywhere, and if you haven't yet subscribed, do consider subscribing, and I'll see you in the next video.